Welcome to Module 4 of Catalyst EU's Accessible Design Training course. In this session, we'll cover the legal responsibilities and standards related to accessible design. You'll learn about key laws, global standards, real-world consequences, and why it's vital to integrate accessibility into your design process from day one. Why legal compliance matters. Accessibility isn't optional. Many countries have legal requirements to ensure that digital content and experiences are usable by people with disabilities. Ignoring these responsibilities can result in lawsuits, fines, and long-term damage to your brand's reputation. But it's not just about avoiding risk. Providing equal access is the right thing to do, and it's a design opportunity. In the United States, the legal framework includes several key laws. The ADA, specifically Title III, applies to public-facing websites and apps. Courts increasingly interpret websites as places of public accommodation. This applies to businesses, non-profits, and public services. Section 508 mandates that federal agencies and contractors ensure digital accessibility. Airlines must comply under the Air Carrier Access Act, which requires airline websites and kiosks to be accessible. Together, these laws reinforce that digital products and services must be accessible to everyone. Around the world, laws vary but share a common thread. Digital accessibility is essential. In the UK, it's the Equality Act 2010. The European Union's Accessibility Act will require digital compliance by 2025. Canada, Australia, and others have similar legalisation. Most of these laws are built around the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, or WCAG, which we'll look at next. WCAG, developed by the W3C, is the international gold standard for digital accessibility. It's built around four principles. Content must be perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust, often shortened to POUR. The guidelines are tiered into three levels: A, AA, and AAA. Most laws and organizations aim for level AA compliance as minimum standard. Let's take a look at some real-world legal cases. Accessibility lawsuits aren't rare. Take Domino's Pizza, for example. A blind user sued the company because he couldn't order through their app. The case reached the US Supreme Court, which let the lower court ruling stand, giving a strong message that ADA applies to digital experiences. Another big one was Target, which settled for $6 million due to an inaccessible website. Educational institutions and city governments have also faced legal challenges for inaccessible PDFs and course materials. The message is clear. Digital accessibility matters legally and socially. So what does legal compliance look like in practice? It means using alt text for images, ensuring that all functionality is available via keyboard, providing captions for videos, and structuring your content so screen readers can interpret it properly. All of this is rooted in WCAG standards and should be baked into every phase of your project. Compliance is not a one-time fix. It's an ongoing process. Staying compliant is an ongoing process. Start with an accessibility audit to see where you stand. Train your team, the designers, the developers, and the content creators. Make accessibility a project requirement, not a bonus. Publish an accessibility statement so users know what to expect. And whenever possible, Involve real users with disabilities in your testing process. That's how you create truly inclusive experiences. Start small, iterate fast, and make your accessibility part of your design DNA. To recap, accessible design is a legal requirement in many parts of the world. WCAG is your roadmap. High-profile lawsuits show that ignoring this isn't just risky, it's costly. But beyond the legal side, accessible design improves user experience, reaches wider audience, and drives innovation. It's a responsibility and an opportunity to build a better, more inclusive world. Review your projects, check for compliance, and commit to continuous improvement. Accessibility is everyone's responsibility and a sign of great design. Thank you for completing this training and for taking accessibility seriously. I hope you leave with a better understanding of your legal responsibilities and how to build more inclusive digital products. If you have any questions or want to continue the conversation, please feel free to reach out to the Catalyst Training Management. Remember, accessibility is not optional, it's essential.